Okay, so welcome to our weekly live call. So it's a members only, remember that. So this isn't going anywhere apart from to you guys. So you can see on the screen the motherfucking rules. So the rules, so you need to say hi when you come in. So when you come into the training, when you come in to watch it, you need to say hi. And also you need to give me a love. A love. And if you have any questions, like normal, ask. Remember, we're not a mind reader. Don't be afraid to ask any type of questions that you want so I know, so I can help you. The main point is to help you guys. So I've put a topic up. So every time I do a weekly live, so remember we do them on Wednesdays and Sundays at 7. Every time I do them, I'm going to pick a topic, something that's relevant to you guys. So today, you can see on the screen, we're going to do avoid looking like a Christmas pudding. Because we are approaching Christmas and that's where a lot of shit goes wrong. So remember, the rules of play are when you log into the training, I know there's 3 people on, you need to say hi when you enter and you need to give me a love. Love. Whether you love me or not, I want to love. I want to know you're there. I want to know you're listening. So just press love for me. And like I said, if you've got any questions, even if it's got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, if you've got any questions, make sure you ask them. Because like I said, I'm dedicating half an hour to helping you guys and teaching you something. Gus, give me a love. Give me some love. Say hi and give me a love. Like I said, I'm going to use the presentation format to keep things interesting. But like I said, today's topic is avoid looking like a Christmas pudding. Nobody wants to hit Christmas feeling heavier, feeling fatter, feeling more self-conscious. And certainly we don't want to be waking up on January the 1st in worse condition than we started this year. That's for certain. So we're going to go through a few things that you just need to think about. You need to get your head in the game about, and you need to plan and prep, because one of the worst things that you can do is leave things to last minute. And you haven't prepared for the storm that is coming in December your way with fucking buffets, chocolate, booze, your friends trying to sabotage you. It's all coming your way. And you have to be a strong fucker if you are going to survive Christmas without putting on 10 to 14 pounds. And like I said, nobody feels better, fatter. And that is the truth of the matter. So, my question to you guys is this. What is the one big thing that you said you were going to do this year? What is the one big thing that you said you were going to do this year, 2017, and you still haven't done it? I need to know, what is it? So whether it's in your body, whether it's to do with food, whether it's to do with fitness and performance, whether it's to do with something to do with your personal life, what is it? What is the one big thing that you said that you were going to do this year, and you were all pumped about it and focused about it at the start of the year, but you still haven't done it yet? We're fucking at the end of November and you still haven't done it. Don't be shy about telling either. What's the one big thing? Because we've still got just over 4 weeks. Most things can still get done. You'll be surprised what you can do in 4 weeks. So what is it? Whoever's online, tell me, what's the one big thing that you said that you were going to do this year and you still haven't done it? So whether that's in your body, whether your nutrition, whether it's performance, whether it's a personal goal. What is it? What's the one thing you said you were going to do and you haven't done? So Terry Jones has said that she said she was going to do a deadlift of 100 kilos and you still haven't done it. And one of the biggest reasons why you probably haven't done it is because you probably haven't put enough time and dedication into that area. See, a lot of us set goals and we don't actually put enough time and effort into the area and enough training, because 100 kilo deadlifts are pretty tough. So when you come in, I want you to say hi, I want you to give me a love, and I want you to tell me what is the one big thing that you said you were going to do this year and you still haven't done it. So, how to combat looking like a Christmas pudding. Everybody knows what a Christmas pudding looks like. It is very round. And most of us are trying not to have that look. So, I've got two key areas of how not to look like a Christmas pudding. Okay, and then I've got some potential problems that you might come across that you need to have a plan for. Because like I said, if you wake up on January the 1st and you're 10 to 14 pounds heavier, you're looking a bit chubby on the old cheeks and the butt's filling the pants a little bit too tight, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. You're going to, do you know what I mean? At the start of every year, you wake up and you're full of hope, you're full of like ambition, you're full of new year, new me, that type of thing. You don't want to wake up feeling fatter, feeling horrid. So we need to think of a plan to stop that from happening. So the first problem that can happen is the fact that you slow down. Okay. So I've already seen it. I'm already aware of it, that the gym is a lot quieter than it has been in previous months. Now, I'm not stupid. I'm not thinking, oh, well, they're probably out running. They're probably doing something else, because that's bullshit. That's bullshit thinking. Basically, what's happening is we are already slowing down. We've got this end of year mentality where we think, right, well, I'm going to slow down a bit. It's coming to Christmas and I'll start again in January. And the evidence says, because there's not as many of you at the gym. Think about your gym sessions. Think about how many sessions you were doing and how many you're currently doing. Is it tapering down? Now, I've worked out the problem with tapering down. See, if you average 4 sessions per week, so if you average 4 sessions per week, we'll call them 1 hour sessions. So in an hour, roughly, most people will burn in or around 700 calories if you're giving it a bit of oomph, okay? So if you're doing 4 sessions and you're relying upon those 4 sessions to help you either maintain your weight or lose weight, that equates to 2,800 calories burnt from exercise alone. Let's see if I can get this a bit bigger. Okay, there we go. So that's 2,800 calories burnt from exercise alone. Now, if you're one of those people that are starting to slow down their exercise sessions, the problem with this is, and you're starting to go from 4 sessions to 3 sessions to 2 sessions to 1 session, the massive problem you've got with this is the fact that I know you will not have adapted your nutrition with that. So you'll still be eating the same amount of calories, whether you were doing 4 sessions per week, 3 sessions per week, 2 sessions per week, 1 session, or not even training at all. So you're still eating at the same level as if you were exercising. But now, because you're slowing down and you're not exercising so much, what was then the calories burnt, which was then used to maintain or help you lose weight, you're now not burning them anymore. And you're still eating the same. So what happens is you are going to start gaining weight. Okay? Because that 2,800 calories that you are burning per week is now gone. So you are now gaining weight. Okay, so you're already by just slowing down your sessions or not doing as many, you are now gaining weight. And that, if you go down from 4 to no sessions per week for 4 weeks, that is a possibility of you losing out on 10,400 calories in the month. And that is just over £3 gain. So by you, that is, bear in mind, I'm talking about if your nutrition stays exactly the same. But we know in December, your nutrition doesn't stay the same. It gets fucking worse. We eat more. The quality's worse. So we're going to gain at least £3 from stopping exercise. And you might think, well, £3 isn't that bad. But then when you add on what you're going to overeat by what you're going to gain by overeating, that 3 can certainly turn into 10, can certainly turn into 14. And I've put on a stone before and it feels like shit. You feel, do you know what I mean? It's not a stone of muscle you're putting on. It's a stone of fat. And fat isn't firm. It's wobbly. And like I said, nobody I know to date has ever felt better feeling fatter. So problem number 1 is the fact that you can't slow down. Remember, exercise makes you feel good. Exercise probably makes you eat better. So if you're going into December and you're one of those people like me, if I exercise, I eat better quality and stick to my calories. If I don't exercise, I'm a fucker for having a few extra things. And you know what? When you eat, why do we think that we can eat more when we're not moving as much? It's crazy. It's crazy. So number 1, slowing down problem. Number 2 is we stop monitoring. Okay. So we think, fuck it. It's Christmas. I'm not going to monitor my food anymore. So most people who monitor their food are pretty successful with their nutrition because obviously you can see on your nutrition, pending whether you're honest or not, calories in versus calories out using Myfitnesspal. Okay. So again, another problem that occurs is the fact that you stop doing it because you might have had 1 bad thing, 2 bad thing, and we just go into this fuck it mentality where we just think, right, I'm going to stop, I'm going to start again in January. But the damage from December the 1st to January the 1st can be massively demoralizing and make you feel like shit. So what I've always said is you need to work out your calories, and you always work out your calories in 2 ways. Number 1, you work out your best day. So how many calories you need when you are on fire, when you're actually attending the gym, you're moving a lot, because that'll be a different amount as if you aren't attending the gym. So you need, basically, I call it best and worst day. You can call it a training day or a non-training day, but there will be 2 different calorie amounts. Now, the problem is, like I said, if you continue to eat the same amount as on a training day, when you're not training, you are going to start putting on fat. The cheeks start happening and the chins. If you want 1 chin instead of 4, you have to start tracking. So yeah, 2 days. So remember, if you stop tracking your food, and even if you just overeat by 500 calories, now 500 calories might sound a lot, but in terms of absolute shit junk food, that isn't a high quantity. Let me put it in perspective. I think there's about 800 calories in 1 bag of Walker's Sensations. And I could demolish one of them in fucking 3 to 5 minutes. Probably quicker if I'm hungry. And that's only half a pack, just over half a pack. So over Christmas, when we're going around people's houses and then you're having a biscuit in everyone's house, or a Christmas roll, Christmas pudding, or a bit of the buffet, or whatever, it all adds up. And if you overeat by 500 calories per day, that can be £1 a week gain. So between slowing down your sessions, or stopping as many exercise sessions, and overeating slightly, you could be up £7. Okay? And like I said, £7 might not sound a lot, but £7 isn't far off a dress size. Nobody wants to go up a dress size. We want to go down. So they're the first two. Now, last little bit. So I've put up some potential problems that can occur throughout December. So number one, work colleagues. Okay, these are the bastards that bring in fucking sweets, more sweets, chocolates, more chocolates, and they try to actually force feed you to eat these things. They make you feel guilty, or they put a spotlight on you. They make you feel like the odd one out. And as humans, we want to blend in. We want to be part of the crowd. We don't want to stand out. It's not a natural thing for us to stand out. So most of us would actually just eat it just for the sake of not standing out. But if you want to be different, if you want a different body to other people, you can't. So if most of your friends are overweight, and look at the things that they do that have contributed to them being overweight. So if they don't go to the gym, then you go to the gym, because if you don't want to look like them, if they eat shit, you don't eat shit. If they sit on their arse all day, you don't sit on your arse all day. Okay? If you want something different, you got to do something different. So work colleagues, and you could probably put into their peer pressure. Okay? How are you going to combat it? How are you going to combat it? Also, unless you're a boring fucker like me, most of you will be partying more often. So that'll lead to late nights. So remember, the longer you are up in the day, the more chance you are into overeating. And when you're partying, you're not really going to be probably eating the right things. You're probably going to be boozing up on the old Jaeger bombs, the Sambucas, or tell yourself, I'll have gin and slimline tonic. It's only 70 calories, but I had 40 of them. But I'll tell everyone I only had gin and slim. Makes it sound better. And like I said, the late nights, guys, remember, if you're going out partying, I've always put a theory onto when I go out, I'm either eating or I'm boozing. This is me. I'm either eating or I'm boozing. So if I'm boozing, I tend to not eat any shit. If I'm going to eat shit, I tend to not booze. But that's just me. Number 3, we've got hungover days. So along with the partying, the next day becomes a hangover day. And what happens on a hangover day? For most people, they crave sugar. They crave carbs. So you eat shit. And usually when you're hungover, you don't exercise very much. You don't exercise very much. So that is a pain, especially if you're going every weekend. Also, another thing you've got to consider is stress. So stress has a lot of people tell me that they eat crap because they're stressed. And the lead up to Christmas, especially if you've got kids and you still haven't bought your Christmas presents, and can be stressful. Can be really stressful. Even if things like money's tight, like it is for me at the moment when I'm sorting out this brand new gym. It's a good job there's a Poundland come next to it, isn't there? So I can buy all my Christmas presents this year. Like I said, stress is a big contributor to people eating shit. Okay, so how can you combat that stress? Usually, if things are getting on top of you over Christmas, unless it's your partner, I'd suggest you speak to someone. Speak to your friends, speak to your family, try and get help, try and get organised. Take a deep breath. Family gatherings. this is where, like, a lot of people don't understand why you go to the gym and why you do what you do. They think you're obsessed. They think you're fucking weird. And when you're having family gatherings, if you don't eat the way your family eat, they think you're fucking weird, and they make a big point of saying it. And you've got to be strong. Remember, if you want something different from your life, you've got to be a different person. And that family gatherings falls into the buffet in every house you go to. Imagine if you're going house visiting and you pop round people's houses and you have the odd sausage wrapped with bacon in every house. It's, like I said, it soon adds up. You tend to eat more and of a worse quality. So I'm not saying to you, don't go visit people. I'm saying to you, how are you going to combat it? Are you going to eat before you go? Are you going to politely decline? Or are you going to factor it into your calories? People, again, are going to drive more in December because it's darker and colder. So all the calories that you get from moving and walking places, you are now not going to get. So your actually physical activity decreases. And again, if you still eat the same, this is where the weight gain starts creeping on. Friends, okay, remember all the ones that you're going to see over Christmas, the you only live once friends, the ones that are usually drastically overweight, eating shit, drinking loads, and ironically, they might not have long to live if they carry on going the way they're going. But friends do have a massive influence on us, and they do dictate what we do, how we think, how we feel, where we go. So as long as your friends are aware that you are trying to achieve a certain goal, and they're supportive, because that's what friends should be, then there shouldn't be a problem. Okay, if they know that what you're trying to do is important to you, and that if that's losing weight, if it's dropping your dress size, whatever it may be, if they know it's important to you, they should support you. And last but not least, you have no plan B, C, and D. What do I mean by that? So when you go to the gym is your plan A. Making the gym is plan A. But we know a lot of shit can happen over Christmas. It could be the weather, it could be work, it could be family, whatever. So you planning to the gym, sometimes your plans can fuck up. So you might need a plan B, C, and D. Plan B could be a home workout. Plan C could be going for a run. Plan D could be a DVD. So make sure you've got plans in place for how to combat you not being able to make the gym. Now, hopefully this has helped you. I put it together quite quickly, but I do think it's very relevant to you guys, and we're heading into December. And what I don't want you to ruin all that hard work, because if you do ruin all the hard work, then you're just going to feel like shit. You're going to feel like guilty. You're going to feel stressed, overwhelmed, anxious. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people don't come back to my gym if they've put on weight because they're embarrassed. But you are in control. Remember, you are in control of what you do and what you eat, and certainly in control of how you react to situations. So what you do, what you eat, and how you react. So apart from that, I hope you all have a great Christmas. Hopefully I'll see you before then, and hopefully this has helped you think a little bit more and plan and prepare a little bit better in your head for this upcoming 4 weeks that can sort of make or break your year in terms of fat loss and results achieved.